So we're going to do a standing hip abduction. This is for strengthening and stabilizing your hip, which will protect your knee and your back, but it's all about activating the hip muscles. So you're going to go in a standing position and you're going to balance onto one leg. So let's shift the weight to the right side, and then you're going to pick the opposite leg up. And then you're just going to start moving that leg. You don't have to move it far, but you're just going to move it about 6, 8, 10 inches out to the side. You're going to start to feel it in one of two places on your down leg. You're going to feel the front, the quad, or you're going to feel your hip, your butt. You really only want to feel your butt. You don't want to feel your quad. So if you feel your quad, what's happening is you're too far forward. So your knee is actually going too far forward. So you really need to shift your weight backwards. So sitting down slightly, put the weight here. The weight should be in your heel. So your toes should almost feel loose. And then you should start to move. As you do it, you should start to feel it in here, not in here. Again, if you feel it there, just shift back, really try to sit down. If you feel off balance, you may need to go over to a wall or hold on to a chair and just stop yourself so you can support yourself balance-wise. But you really need to shift back, and you're going to sit there and you're going to do this until fatigue. So you want to feel like you tire out that glute pretty good, and then you're going to switch to the other side. Same thing, shift the weight back to the heel, sit into your butt, lift the opposite leg and start moving. If you feel off balance, you can hold on to a chair or the wall, and you're going to sit and fatigue it out. Good. So you're just sitting here doing as many reps as possible. You don't need to do big sweeps, literally just small little movements to make sure you're working that glute for stability. I'm going to do each side to fatigue, and again, towards the end, you should just start to feel the tiredness in the glutes. So to progress this exercise, we're just going to add a little resistance. The way we're going to do that is with a band. So you're going to put the band just above your knees, same position. So you're going to sit your butt back like you're sitting back and down, shift the weight to one side, and then you're going to lift that opposite leg and just start moving it. So again, now adding resistance, we should feel more activation. You'll feel like this muscle fatigues quicker probably. You may even feel this up leg, that's okay, but you're really focused on this glute, so make sure again you're shifted back into that hip, weighted on the heel, and you're just sitting here till fatigue, switch, do the opposite side, same thing, sitting there till fatigue. You're just going to do as many reps as you need to do until you really start to feel it in the glutes.